Steve, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for the Gemini new moon that's occurring, I think, the 21st, 22nd of May. So I'm just going to do a random reading here. I'm going to use the Tarot Illuminati deck. This deck always kind of talks about love and romance. So what's popped out here is the High Priestess in pre-shuffle as well. I also had the King and the Queen of Swords. The King and the Queen of Swords are both air energy. Air is Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. So you could be dealing with somebody, as I said, I have the King and the Queen. So it represents both masculine and feminine energies. And here with the High Priestess, it's just at the falling out there. High Priestess talks about silence, so there could be if this is to do with a relationship that you're not talking at the moment. There's silence between both of you. So just do a couple of more shuffles here, and then I'll just go ahead and cut the deck. And this is for the new moon in Gemini new moon, and we'll see what the cards have to say. So the first card out and the heart of the spread we have is the King of Wands, fire energy. What's crossing the spread we have is the Ace of Swords, air energy. What's crowning the spread is the Nine of Swords, more air energy. And at the base of the spread we have the Alchemist, major arcana card. The Alchemist in the original Rider-Waite tarot is known as the Magician, and for me it is Gemini and Virgo. It can also in some represent Aries. In the past we have is the Ten of Pentacles, earth energy. Coming towards you in the future is the Two of Pentacles, more earth energy. How you see yourself in the situation is the King of Pentacles, earth energy. How others view you is the Hanged Man, which is a major arcana card, and it's Pisces. In your hopes and fears position is the Eight of Cups, water energy. And the final outcome is the Six of Wands, which is fire energy. So I feel with the King of Wands, the King of Wands is fire energy, and yeah, at the bottom of the deck, this is interesting because I don't do reversals. My cards should be all in an upright thing, but at the bottom of the deck we have is the Lovers in reverse. So I feel somebody's made a choice, a decision about a loved one, about lovers, or a choice between two lovers or within a relationship. But I see here with the King of Wands at the heart of the spread that there is someone that is thinking of you at this time, and they may be thinking about coming forward to you. I feel that they probably have matured, I should say, not grown, but matured in some way, but they're trying to think as to how to approach you, because what's crossing it is the King of Swords, and I feel that they need to come towards you with clarity. And the Ace of Swords talks about truth. So I feel this person that's going to approach you needs to be, they know they need to speak their truth, or speak even what's on their mind, because they need to clear their mind. I feel at the moment you may be also trying to manifest this person back into your life for some reason with the alchemist, because the alchemist is the magician, and he's looking, to what, different ways that he can manifest something. So you could be trying to manifest this person back into your life. I also feel that you see the wand here is in the alchemist's arm, so you have the passion, you have the drive for it, that you want to do it, but as to how you feel that it's going to come about, or how you're going to make it come true, or to come about, you're unsure of, because you're reading here from a book, but you do have the Ace of Swords, you also have your Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Cups. So you have all the elements, but you just don't know as to how to manifest it. But I feel that this is a person that's already been in, you've already had some type of relationship with them. This is a past person, because, and the reason why I say that is the infinity sign here. And it's just to say that you've been around this, you've been around, you've been on this merry-go-round, say, before, with the Ten of Pentacles in the past. The Ten of Pentacles says that within this relationship, it was a very solid foundation, more so solid foundation. You had the Ten of Pentacles, so you could have had it all. There was love here. It talks about family, generations of family. It talks about with the dogs. There was loyalty between this couple, and with money that there was, financial stability as well. But I feel with the Nine of Swords here, what's crowning the spread is you are overthinking, you're worrying. You're probably having sleepless nights about this person, or just, you could be even just worrying as to the fact that, how to approach them, or if they approach you, how you will respond, or that. What's coming towards you is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about the dance of change, and maybe you may feel like that this person coming towards you is a bit of a juggler of sorts there, but for me, I don't see that. I just can't envision people, like a person juggling people. So with the Pentacles here, it says it could be about juggling money, but I feel they may have they have a lot going on in their life. They have different things going on, and they're probably just juggling different situations, but not necessarily like juggling people, as in like a third party situation. With the King of Pentacles here, I feel this is you, this is how you feel, but you are very, very grounded. You are very grounded at this time. I feel that you are concentrating on your money. Yeah, you may look at this person as a bit of a flirt, a charmer, but I feel that that if they were with the right partner, that they would they would be loyal to the right partner, because I feel with Pentacles it's it's very solid. I feel though the outside influence looking towards you, so this could be this person. I feel that with the Hanged Man, that they're at a standstill at the moment. They don't know what to do. They don't know whether to go towards you, or it's not even whether to go towards you, but how to approach you. And I feel that they're looking to get some type of enlightenment, maybe an idea or inspiration of how to approach it. I think they're even looking to see if you're going to even, it feels like are you going to open the door to them to let the light in, so you know that they can kind of maybe tip through the door. Like, are you going to give them any signals whatsoever? And I feel that they're you know, they're in suspension here. They're only suspended now by their foot. They're not so, but I feel that they may have been like this, and for something's telling me 4 weeks, 4 months, and it was not something, it's what you call it, the hanged man, the way he's positioned of his legs. So 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years it could be. But we also have here is the Eight of Cups. So this is in your hopes and fears position. The Eight of Cups talks about walking away from a situation and that's you know, that you're very emotionally attached to. Could be a situation or a relationship. And we have here also with this card the Eight of Cups, that these Eight of Cups are still standing. You know, they haven't been spilt like what you would see in the Five of Cups. So I feel that forever, if this, you know, for yourself, that you put a lot of effort into this relationship or situation, and you tried not to like rock the boat, spill the cups as such. But I feel that you may be thinking yourself as to walk away because this person has, you know, they've taken their slow ass time coming towards you, and maybe you feel that it's, you know, it's just not going to happen, and you just to count your losses, you know, and walk away. Yeah, I feel there's a full moon here, so this could be talking about the next full moon that's coming into play, which I think that is a lunar eclipse, which is be happening in around the 5th of June. So this could happen. This person, there was an eclipse there back in the Capricorn time around Christmas time. This person could have been out of your life since then, because as when the High Priestess fell out there it is saying that there is separation there and silence between us both. But with the Six of Wands, I feel that for whatever which way that you choose to go, whether you're going to walk away, and that this is probably most likely that you're going to walk away from the situation, because I feel that this you know, these two people are separated. If you walk away, you will still have the Six of Wands. You'll still you know, Six of Wands is winner, winner, chicken dinner, as they call it. So, you know, either way you will triumph, you know. But also the Six of Wands talks about the return of the Sun King. So this could mean that, you know, this person is going to return, you know, to you. And maybe the Eight of Cups could be that they're walking away from something in their life, you know, a situation or a relationship in their life, and they're coming towards you with the Six of Wands that they want to. So I don't know, will I use these to clarify? I feel like now I'm going to use the Rider-Waite tarot deck just to clarify. We all know what the King of Wands is, what things. So I'm just going to clarify as to what the Ace of Swords crossing the King of Wands means. Yeah, this person's going to come in fast communication. With the Knight of Swords, they're going to be a little bit nervous. To say nervous on as nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof. They will come in fast, they will communicate fast, and the reason as to why they're doing this, they are quite nervous going into battle, as they say. They probably think that they're actually that they're coming towards, you know, a confrontation of sorts. So they'll come in fast, and if they don't like what they hear or whatever, they'll run out just as quick. But they are coming to tell a truth of some sort. And we see what the alchemist is this. Yeah, we'll just see. So and the alchemist is clarified with the Ace of Swords. So this is what you're trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest the truth. Do you know what I mean? The truth to come towards you. You know, you could be, and just as to what this person is thinking, that they need to bring the truth. So I feel that this is for, you know, two people that one wants to say the truth. Do you know what I mean? And the other wants to hear the truth coming in, or, you know, truth and clarity, like, you know, just to clarify it once and for all. And that's it. The Ten of Pentacles. So in the recent past, the Ten of Pentacles here. This is Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles are clarified with the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice, and the King of Wands. King of Wands, once again, this person's actually getting very fired up. This person that's, you know, coming towards you, or it could be you, it could be the other way around, but I just feel that they're getting very fired up. I think because with the Justice card, they want to bring karma back into, restore karma into a relationship, and I feel that they know that they have to do it now, because, you know, the Wheel of Fortune talks about destiny, it talks about time, and that if they don't do it now, that they're going to miss the opportunity. And whether or not, like, you know, as a couple that you stay together or not, but or you get together or not, but they feel that they have to bring balance to this situation. And the Wheel of Fortune is actually, I feel that for some, they are nearly getting, you know, by whoever, whatever that you believe in or whatever, they're getting pushed to do this, because it's like now or never. And that's with the Ten of Pentacles in the recent past. So what's grounding the spread is the Nine of Swords. So let's see what this is about. Yeah, so you could be stressed at as to, you know, what's this conversation, what's it going to lead to? Do you know what I mean? Is it that you just finally depart, do you know, from each other, or that you just move out of choppy waters, you know, out of conflict, out of, you know, silence between the two of us, and go into calmer waters? It's causing very, so I just feel that for both parties, that even though they probably have gone their separate ways, that there is they're taking these swords with them, on the Six of Swords at the bow. So it's like that, what do they say, you know, what's that saying, you know, something hasn't been resolved, so either way it has to be resolved. So even if you still just go your separate ways, that you're not taking these swords, these anxiety, you know, with you, or that, you know, since you have departed, like went your separate ways, that just can't stop, you know, not looking back in the past, so to speak, but you're still, you know, filled with worry about the other person. You know, you still look back and you just feel that it's, you know, you can't move on because you're forever thinking about this person. Do you know that way? And it's I'm trying to think now of the other meaning. No, this is not it, but this is another thing as well with the Six of Swords. They say with the Six of Swords that the grass is not always greener on the other side. So maybe one or both of you felt after the breakup, after that just left, that you'd be going to kind of greener pastures, that you'd be going on having a better life, or you know, things will start working out, but it hasn't, and you're somewhat regretful. Yeah, of course, because with the Nine of Swords here's regret. Do you know, the Nine of Swords talks about the wouldas, the couldas, the shouldas, like, you know, but there's something else there with that Six of Swords, and I just can't think of it at the moment. So with the Two of Pentacles, so what's coming towards you is the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles talks about the dance of change. So you know, if it is that, okay, we have here is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that. Ooh. So we got here with the Two of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about, you know, a project that you're looking on, or you know, like the relationship and how much that you invested into this relationship. But it also talks about divine timing, because there's one pentacle here that's not flourished with greenery, and it's just waiting for the right time. So I do feel that you know, what's coming towards you is maybe even, you know, this talks, it's the Eight of Cups, what was in your hopes and fears. You may be fearing that this person is coming back just to walk away again, you know, or coming back around, because this chap actually goes back around the hills here. But I feel that, you know, that they could be coming back around. Do you know what I mean? But with the Four of Wands, to look for stability, to look for a higher commitment in a relationship, you know what I mean? And to look to be triumphant about it, to celebrate it, you know? So yeah, I don't feel that it's, you know, it wouldn't make sense that they're coming back to say goodbye, you know, that way, like. So, and this, the way the cards fell out, this person's walking towards the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands talks about, you know, a relationship. It is the 11-11 card. In a relationship, it's to do with you know, twin flame energy and stuff like that. With the King of Pentacles, how, so yeah, I don't think I need to clarify the King of Pentacles, or maybe I might clarify it, because I just feel with the King of Pentacles how that you feel that you're very grounded, but you could be looking at this person as the King of Pentacles, that, you know, your wish. So it's clarified with the Nine of Swords. The cards keep repeating themselves. Coming out of the deck, like there's 78 cards in the deck, and the same cards just keep coming out. So it's the King of Pentacles is clarified with the Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yeah, I actually think that this person has put you through an awful lot of stress, you know, and it was unwanted or unneeded or whatever. And I feel that you actually are worried about them coming back, because even though you might have great love for them, or that, you know, you've you know, you may not want the the worry of it. Do you know that way? There's no doubt that you fancy them. Do you know what I mean? And that you would love to have a passionate new start, but that's what you could be worried about, that they're only coming back for a one night stand. That's what that is, you know, or just to get what they want. And then, because this is probably the way they treated you in the past, and this is the way, you know, that it was just to do with sex, and that's what you were fearful of. There we are. The Hanged Man is how the outside influence, so this could be how this person is looking at you, or just the situation in itself. Do you know how Source sees it? With the Hanged Man, that there is, you know, there's a lapse, there's time, you know, there's a period of standstill, there's nothing happening. So just to clarify the Hanged Man. No. So yeah, I do feel that that's what it is. So the Hanged Man is clarified with the Knight of Cups, the Death card, and the Four of Pentacles. So the Knight of Cups, this person sees you as their soulmate. The Knight of Cups is all to do with their soulmate. They feel that if they come back, you know, that you won't want them back. That, you know, you said, no, it's the end. You know, and I feel maybe that's why they're fearful to return back to you, because of the Death card here. See, this is how they see, you know, you, the influence, you know, the quarrels, like this, so to speak. So they see you as the Knight of Cups. They see it with the Death card. I feel they know they have to, you know, return. You know, it's like, you know, if they don't try, they'll never know. You know, and I feel that they are holding on to you with their heart chakra. They're very closed off though as well. But they're holding on to you dearly. But I feel that they feel if they come back, that, you know, that this relationship is like, you know, it's dead, it's gone, you know, that way. And that fear might, you know, they'd rather hold on to the thought that, you know, that there was great love once, do you know what I mean? Or to hold on to heart chakra, or then again they have to end something to open up their heart chakra, because it might be blocked. But they are definitely holding on to you. They may have, you know, I think, you know, you given them some sense of security, and yeah, I think you probably took them away from something. There's like an escapism away from, you know, people, you know, or stuff going on in their life, and you were their, you know, escapism. And they see, you know, I don't want to say that, you know, that they're grateful for, you know, I don't want to say that they're grateful for that, but you know, it's like that, you know, you've had you know, some type of nice connection that you took them away from their everyday, you know, routine daily life or whatever like that, you know, and they probably undecided as, is that what it is that they're missing, or is it, you know, is it yourself? And that's what they're probably, if they are coming back, and I feel that they are, because it's this King of Swords here, you know, and I feel as well, yeah, that they might be afraid when they come back with the King of Swords that they be reckless. Do you know what I mean? They don't want to wreak havoc again. Do you know that way? I feel that. Because the King of Swords talks about being reckless. So the Eight of Cups is clarified with, with the Four of Swords and the Magician. More repetitive cards here with the Magician. So this is in your hopes and fears. Yeah, I feel that, but it could be even as well that since either, you know, you walked away or this person walked away, could have been just the both of you that just have had time to reflect on the past. And now I feel, and I do think it's both, you know, that both of you want to manifest it. Because we have the Magician here in, you know, twice. So it's suggesting like both parties. So we'll just see what the King of Wands, because I feel it with the outcome, either way, whatever happens, you know, you're going to be good. You know. So, ooh. I think this person's coming back, and it could be to do with, you know, passion. It could be also, you know, you just need to find out that if it's a codependent relationship with that, you know. The devil can suggest, you know, a bad or abusive relationship, but I just feel that it's more that it's, you know, that it's passionate. I just want to pull another card, but with the Six of Wands as well, I feel the has to be there. The Six of Wands. So it is the return of the Sun King, and also the devil is nice. Yeah, this is just signifying that, you know, there's great sexual chemistry. Both of you fancy each other like hell, and the only reason why I'm saying this we also have here is the Lovers card. That kind of cuts this card out. With the Six of Wands, yeah, that you're going to be triumphant. This King of Swords, this could be you or the other person, but it, you know, it's like a cold and detached person. So this actually could be, and here we have the Lovers, and the Lovers is Gemini card. We had the Lovers, didn't we have the Lovers fall out there, that it was upside down, that there was a choice that was being made, and here we have is the Judgment card, and the Judgment card talks about reconciliation. So yeah, I feel that for most that there will be, you know, you will reconcile, you know, because the Lovers, the Lovers talks about a separation, you know, of two people, but the gap is closing in here with the Garden of Eden. And and because of the judgment card came out, and the judgment card also cancels out the devil here, that, you know, for you not to be too judgmental about this person. They may have been through a lot, you know what I mean? And it could have been that they were in an abusive relationship and they're at the choosing, you know, you know, could have been a bad or abusive relationship of some sort. It could have been even to do with addiction or that, but they have great passion for you. It's the return of the Sun King. The Sun King is also, or the devil, there's, I just can't think of it at the moment, but yeah, this person may come across as cold and detached, but when you get to know them, they are quite loving, and you probably know that already. This could be even yourself, but they are looking for reconciliation here, because, you know, the second coming as such, like, yeah. So I don't know, I hope this resonates for somebody. If, you know, if it does, please like, share and leave a comment. Slán.